Okay, let's dive in. Have you ever found yourself just like sticking with something, even when you feel totally clumsy doing it or it seems, well, unproductive? Today we're getting into The Art of Daily Perseverance. It's this great read that really digs into why we actually keep showing up for things. And it starts with this perfect word for today, galumph. To galumph means to move in a loud and clumsy way, which I think is brilliant. So right away, I got to ask you, what's something you're maybe delightfully bad at, but you just refuse to give up on?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah. And it really frames what we're trying to do here in this deep dive. We're basically going to unpack why people push through those, plateaus, those challenges, and importantly, how they actually find value in doing that and those persistent, sometimes kind of plunky efforts.
It's so relatable, though, isn't it?
Mhm.
The source uses working out as the first big example. It talks about hitting that wall, that plateau. You're not getting stronger. Maybe you don't look different. You feel like you're just going through the motions. And even if you're trying progressive overload, adding a bit more weight, a few more reps,
Mhm.
the climb just feels tough. It's that grind.
Right. And what's really interesting is the first reason the source gives for sticking with it. It's this sort of mental promise you make to yourself, that little voice inside saying, well, maybe after one more week I can get just a tad stronger, so I
Hmm.
should just hang in there.
Hmm.
It's not about some huge leap, it's that very short-term self-imposed goal. It gives you a reason right now.
Ah, okay. So it's less about the big picture result and more about those tiny internal wins, like just getting through the next week. And then beyond that personal promise, the source talks about something maybe a bit grander, this daily goal to do two other big things.
Hmm.
And the example given is specifically work and working out. Those two?
Exactly. And there's a really strategic benefit to this two big things idea. It's like a mental safety net. The thinking is, if one thing, say, work kind of flops on a given day,
Yeah, like a bad meeting or a project hits a snag.
right, then the successful workout still gives you this mental win. It stops the whole day from feeling like, a total flop.
Yeah.
It gives you back some control, a feeling that you accomplished something meaningful.
That makes so much sense. That desire for an activity that's totally in your control. Especially when you compare it to like group projects or things where the outcome depends on so many other people.
Hmm. That contrast is key. It reminds me of that quote the source brings up from Sir Barnet Cox. He said, a committee is a cul-de-sac down which ideas are lured and then quietly strangled.
Oof. Yeah.
It's a bit harsh, maybe, but it perfectly highlights that feeling the potential frustration of group efforts versus the clear agency you have in something you do just for yourself, by yourself.
Like clumsily strumming a ukulele on your porch just because you want to. The source has this great image, right? Someone grinning, playing away while their cat's running off covering its ears.
Yes, that image is perfect. It captures that delightfully bad at it spirit, the galumphing, doing it purely for the personal satisfaction, not external validation.
Totally.
And look, the author admits it. They say this persistence does make my day harder since there's more on my plate. It takes time, energy, but the payoff isn't necessarily about getting good or achieving some external goal. The punchline is simple. It's worth it. That internal win is valuable in itself.
Okay, so wrapping this up.
Yeah.
The big takeaway seems to be about the quiet value of just sticking with it. That maybe slightly clumsy act of perseverance, even when the results aren't obvious or, frankly, all that impressive to anyone else, it gives you these crucial personal wins, gives you a sense of control.
Precisely. And maybe that leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener. Where in your own life could a little bit more galumph, doing something imperfectly, but doing it persistently, and just for you, maybe redefine what a truly successful day looks like, something to mull over.